today is part 3 of the 3-part series video that I've been making about the top 9 misconceptions people have about college admissions. And so today I'm going to be sharing the last 3 of those misconceptions. So stay tuned and find out what they are. Okay, number 7 on the list of the top 9 misconceptions of college admissions is that college visits aren't that important. I see so many students, even though they live close to the college that they want to go to, they don't visit the college at all. They never emailed them, they never called them. As far as college is concerned, that student has never existed until he or she has applied. This is a big mistake. So what you want to do is you want to create what's called a history of correspondence with the college. You want to sort of create this relationship with the college way before you ever apply to the college. If you're going to apply your senior year, right, it's usually November 1st, senior year. I mean, in your junior year, at least, you should have visited the school. Now, when you visit the school, when you go on the school website, you'll see most schools, if not all schools, have the information sessions, and you can visit them and you can go there. Sometimes they're online. But if you can go, if it's a local school, you should definitely go. You know, you go with your parents. It's free, and there are certain time slots. So when you get there, you want to make sure that you sign in. Some students I see, they show up and they're like, "Oh, I visited the campus. I went to this and this school." But I said, "Oh, did you go to the information session?" "Oh, I don't think so. I just went around the campus. I just wanted to see if I liked it." Okay. That is largely a waste of time unless you're really going just to see the campus for your own benefit. But if you want to create a history of correspondence with the school, you have to go to the official information session. You want to sign in, put your email, put your phone number, and put all the information that they require so that you leave a record that you were there. And then that's usually followed by a 1-hour campus tour. And when you do that, I would maybe get the name of the person who's giving the tour. Sometimes it's a student, sometimes it's not. And then also get the name of the person who gave the information session. Maybe you want to email, you want to thank them later. And you want to even email them and see if, ask some intelligent questions you might have about the school, about the program you're interested in. And you can email and correspond with the admissions office. And sometimes they'll refer you to a certain professor or faculty in a certain department if the questions are very specific. So create this correspondence and don't be shy about contacting and developing a relationship with the college you want to go to. All right, number 8 on the list is if you founded a club, then that is very impressive to colleges. This is a big misconception. I don't know how many students I've had over the many years who said, "Oh, I founded a club. I founded a ping pong club, or I founded whatever." I don't want to name specific clubs because I don't want to put anyone on the spot. But there are some clubs that when I ask the students, "So what do you do in this club?" "Well, we meet like once a week." "Okay, so you meet once a week and what do you do?" "Well, we talk about that thing and we discuss it and we might watch a video on it. And oh, how many people do you have in the club?" "We got like 3, or maybe they got like 7. Okay. Listen, I don't want to sound mean or anything. Okay. But if you're a student watching this and you founded a club, unless you are doing some significant time investment in that club, and that club is really making a difference somehow in your community, in your school, or whatever the thing is, it's not that impressive. Colleges will look at that and say, "Yeah, okay." I don't know where people got this idea that if I found a club, colleges are going to be very impressed, okay? Colleges are impressed with substance, okay, not show. And I have too many parents and students who think that I just need another line on the college application. I just need to add another line. That if they found a club, I can just add that, in the application. I need to add more lines. I have 10 total, and so I have 7. I need 3 more things I can add on to it. Having 10 things on there, it doesn't mean anything. What matters is what you did, how much time you invested, and how much energy you invested in the thing, and what really was the impact of that club. And if it's not very impactful, if you haven't done much in it, and it's just a meeting once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, and you're just sitting around talking with friends and you're kind of learning about the subject or whatever, listen, you know in your heart, you know in your mind you're not really doing anything. You're not really doing anything that is impacting anybody. And colleges are not foolish. They understand this too. So rather than founding a club, becoming a founder of a club, that's not that important. What's more important that is find a club that you're very passionate in, or it doesn't even have to be a club, but do something that you're very passionate in and really spend a lot of time in it. Spend your summers doing that thing. Get involved in that thing and really spend your time and energy investing your life in the thing and making a real impact for real people. That is the most impressive thing. All right. Number 9 misconception. Now, this is more of a logistical thing, but I do want to cover this because I've had students in the past who have made this mistake, and I don't want you to make this mistake. So listen up now. What is this? Okay, this is the misconception that my SAT scores will automatically get sent to colleges when I apply to the college. Now, I don't know why certain students think this. Okay, I don't know why students might think this, but this is not true. Okay, you have to go into College Board. You got to log in, username, password. And if you've taken the SAT test, you got to send your scores to each of the schools. Each college has a school code, and you have to go in there and you got to send your scores to each of the colleges. If you do not do that, the colleges will not receive the scores automatically. So if you've taken SAT, now I understand that a lot of schools are test optional, okay? But students are submitting SAT scores and ACT scores just as much as they were in past years before the pandemic. And so if you are submitting your SAT scores, your ACT scores, make sure that you get them sent. Now, when should you have them sent? November 1st is, generally speaking, the earliest deadline, right? Early action, early decision deadline. Okay, I understand there are rolling admissions and some schools have like October 15th deadline and so forth. But I'm just generally speaking, okay, whatever the deadline is, we'll just say, for this example's sake, November 1st. I always tell my students to go to College Board and have their scores sent at least 1 month before. So make sure you send them in. Do not assume that they will get sent automatically because they will not. Okay. So I've gone over in the past 3 videos, including this video, the top 9 misconceptions of college admissions. Now, are there more? Of course there are more, and I'll probably make videos on more. But if you haven't watched the other 2 videos, please watch those. Look, this advice is free, and this is based on the past 14 years of college consulting and helping students prepare successfully for college admissions and teaching SAT prep. And so I used to do seminars, and I may still do them at some point, but this is a quicker way and a more efficient way to get the word out and to help students and parents understand the real story behind SAT prep and college admissions and so forth. So I encourage you to watch these videos. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments or anything like that, always feel free to put them in the comment section. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you in my next video.